This meeting is being recorded.
The question, okay, macam ni. We choose the leader. Who's the leader?
Okay, I'll be a leader.
Okay.
Just I need to introduce everyone and then introduce the topic and then introduce what currently going to talk about. Okay? Okay.
Leader, speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3.
3. Okay. So who want to be a speaker 1, 2, 3?
I
I
can be
want to be
speaker
a
1.
speaker too.
Okay. And
So
speaker 3.
Ishwa is speaker 1, Darshini is speaker 2 and is speaker 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So let's understand the situation now. Situation is rapid increase number of car dekat KL causing a very serious traffic jam. Like KL, Penang, JB. If nothing is done to ease the problem, kalau tak ada apa-apa untuk control masalah ni, dia akan jadi, it's very hard to control this jam, traffic jam later. So, in this idea, they encourages us to use public transport. Or she already gave one idea here, public transport. So now we are going to set up a meeting to discuss about any other extra ideas to solve the traffic jam problem that causes by increasing number of cars.
Okay.
Okay, so sekarang kita dah organize a bit. Darshu leader, speaker 1, Darshini speaker 2 and speaker 3. And then all of you understand the topic already, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so brainstorming, just tell out the ideas. We just discuss verbal, non-formal. Just
We go by speaker 1, 2, 3, like that. First speaker 1 tell about your ideas, speaker 2, speaker 3 and followed by me.
since they already have this public transport, dorang sudah bagikan how to reduce traffic jam. Increase the toll prices, maybe? No, not toll prices. It's okay, you just take the ideas. Later we select something better. Any ideas? Apa just
I think carpooling also can be a good idea. Carpooling, traffic light system, land use planning.
okay, carpooling.
Wiswa, idea tadi kan yang cakap increase toll punya price tu kan. Maybe boleh increase the oil price kot. So nanti maybe orang tak banyak lah guna kereta. Kalau harga minyak tinggi.
Okay, harga minyak. We include that later. We see first. Okay, we have idea.
Other than this, I think we also can do like smart infrastructure like GPS, cameras, radar, LiDAR, macam tu. And also can encourages companies to launch autonomous vehicle to help decrease traffic jams, something like that.
And also pollution. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Increase the parking charges.
Okay.
Okay.
Smart road design to avoid the traffic jams.
Smart road like for
Uh,
public
like
transport, one lane. For
For car,
pedestrian walk,
lane,
uh,
cycle, one lane. Yeah.
okay.
For heavy transport.
yeah, like
For
design
each vehicle
alternative
have
roads
each.
to the same destinations. Like you
Ah,
want to go to Eon, right? So Eon, you have many ways to go Eon. Now, no need to follow same route. You can go some
ah.
route one, route two, route three, route four.
Oh.
Something like that. So to
Many roads
avoid
lah.
yeah, to avoid all the vehicles to travel like one route. So
Hmm.
if they travel in one route, must be at the traffic jam, right?
Yes.
Now the issue, more like having more number of cars, right? Mm,
Yes.
So about traffic problem.
understood. Maybe we can increase the number of bicycles. I mean bicycles, or
Hmm.
it calls as the if car you see that besar punya, so traffic akan berlaku at certain point. If you use many people using bicycle or something, it's a small just small route enough for them, just a small gap enough for them to go to their destination, right? Call it
Yes.
micro mobility. Micro mobility.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have carpooling, micro mobility, and then parking charges, increase the oil price, smart ways, smart road. Okay. So later kita nak cakap tentang
Hmm.
I'll talk about the micro mobility.
I talk about the smart infrastructure and then the smart road design.
Smart road. Okay.
I ada soalan. Smart road design dengan land use planning tu sama ke atau beza?
Sama
Land,
under
Sama.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
maybe one person can talk about the carpooling
I talk about carpooling.
and oil price increase
Ah,
or parking charge increase. Anything?
maybe both lah, both. And maybe I want to add another point where the government kan limited the buat rules. Macam seorang atau satu keluarga tu guna satu kereta je atau dua kereta je. Tak boleh lebih daripada
Enforce the
dua kereta.
law enforce the law. Okay, boleh?
Ada lagi satu idea like nowadays, right? Even 18 years above, we can get license for I think motor for 16 years,
Yes.
car for 18 years if I'm not mistaken. So what if the government make like license for motor and car, they can get after 22 or 23, make it direct or make it longer, so they won't buy car, right? So like
Yes.
you got license only you can drive or can ride, okay?
Yes.
So if you don't have license, mean how even though you know you have knowledge, you cannot do officially at outside because you will scared police will caught you, right? So what if they do like this? So the number of people who use vehicles, especially cars and motors, will be less. Something like that.
Nice idea.
So you want to talk about two ideas or just one idea?
Who?
You Darshini.
Oh, two or one?
So now we already have some ideas. We proceed to the selecting ideas. Consider the group leader. Okay. So now we have a few ideas. Of course, within us, some of the idea we won't agree, right? Especially group leader will have some idea apart from what we have. So later group leader, you decide which idea you want to support and which idea you feel like you need more elaboration or you need more response or ideas for that selected idea. Okay, next, Darshini Ramu is the leader. I'm speaker 1. Then Darshini Kalemani is speaker 2. And Shalita is speaker 3. This is how the flow goes later. Okay, we are going to start our formal discussion.
A very good afternoon for everyone. Thanks for coming for our discussion meeting today. So before I would like to introduce our topic. Let's introduce ourselves. I am Darshini Ramu, the leader for this today's discussion topic, and here we have three speakers, which is first speaker is Vishwa Malar. Second speaker is Darshini Kalemani, and third speaker is Anchalita. So let's move for our topic title, which is the rapid increase in the number of cars has caused serious traffic problems in big cities like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru. If nothing is done to ease the problems, they will soon be impossible to control. One of the measures suggested was to encourage the use of public transportation. So, for in our meetings, is we called to further identify other measures to solve these problems. So, like other than public transportations, what else we can do? Ways to solve traffic problems or traffic conjunctions. I would like to call our first speaker, which is Vishwa Malar. What do you think about this?
Okay, thank you to the leader for passing out this topic meeting today. As per we know, we already know that nowadays traffic congestion happening because of cars, the increase in number of cars, the size of cars. When something is very big, it tend to go and it's like make a place like crowded. For example, the size of the car itself, let's say if it's one car, its size itself are taking up a big space. So when the number of car increase, it's actually taking up a big number of space. Hereby, my idea will be maybe we should increase the number of micro-mobility. Micro-mobility such as electrical bike, electrical scooter will be very useful, especially in smart cities like KL and busy cities like Penang and JB. This study also been carried out in foreign university called Carnegie Mellon University. They shows that the big takeaways are that micro-mobility could decrease congestion, traffic congestion. If replace a lot of short car trips, let's say from my house, I want to go to nearby mall. It's a short trip, but I'm taking a car. It actually taking up a big space in a road. If it replaced with a bike or electrical scooter or bicycle, there will be not much traffic congestion happen, right? And then yes, this need more on building up bicycle lanes for the people, let's say for the community, so that it also encourage the use of bicycles, electrical scooters among our generation. So that's my first point. Hereby, I would like to call upon other speakers. Thank you.
Sure, that's a great idea, Vishwamalar. Thanks for your opinions, the ways how to solve the traffic problems. Next, I'd like to call speaker two, which is Darshni Kalamani. What do you think about this topic, and what do you like to suggest the ways to solve traffic problems?
Hello, thank you, leader. Um, I would like to suggest an idea, which is carpooling, to reduce the traffic, to reduce the cars and the traffic problems. Since the invention of cars, trains, bikes has been looking for the conserve energy. For example, a person use a car to work and use them again to commute back home. So this two-way commuting process leads to the have more traffics and various environmental problems. So carpooling is one of the best way to reduce the traffics. So the benefits of carpooling is employers and agency will get save money or save cost. For example, if the agency or employers no need to prepare or provide a vehicle to their employees. So if, for example, if a person has a car, they can...
Darshni Kalamani, are you there?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So for example, if a person has a car, they can simply take all the people who are coming from the same route to save the extra cost of the person. So it will save money, reduce the traffics, and it also reduce the people's stress by waiting for in the traffic. So other than carpooling, other benefits there in the carpooling is it no needs to have extra parking lots or space for parkings. So in a public or private sector, they will prepare or provide a parking lot for each employee who bring their cars, whoever are using their cars to come to work. So if they are using the carpooling system, it will reduce the parking lot space and it will save the price of or the cost of the parking lot. So they can use the money they be used for the money they can use for this parking lot, they can also use for the other infrastructure or other purpose. So it will save the company's money and the facilities, maintenance, and etc. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for your opinion. Let's move to speaker three. Speaker three, what do you think about our topic? Can you give your opinions, ways to solve this problem?
Okay, thank you for your chance, leader, to give me an opportunity to share my opinion on how to avoid the traffic congestion or traffic problems that is mainly occur in the main city in Malaysia, which is Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and JB. In my view, I think that first thing first, like maybe the government should like enforce some laws regarding on restricted for the every family in Malaysia, especially in Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and JB. Every family should have like 1 or 2 only cars for their house, each of their house, I mean, to decrease the numbers of the cars on the road. And if the laws are working, then the traffic congestion can be avoided and the numbers of cars also decreasing. So I think by making or enforcing the law, I think it's an effective way to decrease the number of cars, and thus the traffic congestion can be avoided. And besides that, besides the enforcement of law or restricting number of cars for each household, for each family, I think we can also like some authority can also like increasing the oil price for the public who use the car, because mainly if the price of the oil increase, then the public will not choose to ride the car because they are going to pay for the fuel, and then they are going to pay for the tax of the car, and then they're going to pay for the service for the car, and which cost them so much that they will choose another way to ride from one destination to another destination, especially for them to going work. So I think by increasing the price of oil, the public will choose to like ride public transport or other cheaper way than paying for the oil prices that is too much for them. Besides that, government should also like increase the car taxes, service price, which make the public change their way of transportation besides using their own car. And some authority in Malaysia also can increasing their parking price for the public to realize that if they wanting to park in the parking lot, they will have to pay in a bigger amount, and it's affecting their economy life, and they have to convert it to the cheaper and affordable way that will not affecting their economy life, which is using which is not using their own transportation. I think that's coming from my idea. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelita. So apart from increasing tax price, parking price, petrol price, toll, I would like to add on your points, which is even the license agency can do something like now in Malaysia, in our country, right? We can get a license. Each individual can get license, motor license, or even car license. For motor, they can get 16 years old, and car is 18 years old, if I'm mistaken. So they can increase the age, like those who 23 onwards, they can get a car license, and 22 onwards, they can get a motor license. So even like if they have knowledge to how to ride or drive also, they without license they can't ride or drive in on road, right? So this will increase the usage of the vehicles. individuality usage of the vehicles on roads. So I think this is one of the ideas the license agency can do. Yeah. So apart from your ideas, from my side, what I would like to suggest ways to overcome this problem is first of all they can do smart infrastructure, which is like the smart infrastructure is like a concept of equipping the existing road infrastructure with the technology. Like they can use GPS, camera, sensor to collect data through constant traffic monitoring. We also can call this a cyber physical systems, which we can, it allow us to make decisions regarding the urban challenges easier through the data and feedback collected through the constant monitoring. So yeah, so as I said, GPS, cameras and radar, even LiDAR, what they can do to overcome this problem is where GPS will provide the valuable data by tracking the movements of the road users. So this will be helpful in reporting the traffic jams reliably. So the people who in charge will once they see the report, they will take actions like what they can do alternative way to overcome this traffic jams or traffic problems. Then cameras will record the color images, right? So it is good in object recognition and classification, where it does not provide the same quality when used in the darkness or bad image. But still, we have some records, like the usage of the in a road or path. We have records like how much the one day how much the usage of the cars is going or using the same path. Apart from that, LiDAR is they can record the speed to analyze the traffic flow and or the cause of the traffic jams. So it will be helpful for us to know, other than the ideas, the ways that you stated, what has caused the traffic jams and what we can do for that problem, that specific problems. Besides that, the car companies, they can launch vehicles which is autonomous vehicles, which will help decrease the traffic jams. This is because autonomous vehicle use sensor to collect and transmit the real-time data to the smart infrastructure and detect any obstacles and near crash situations in their surroundings. So this data also can be used to connect the AVs and help them to communicate with each other. So this will improving the condition and driving efficiency of the drivers or riders. Okay. Moreover, even we can design a smart road. We can encourage smart road design. This is because it is one of the easiest way to improve the traffic congestion is to remove the issues of the congestion arising from too many people trying to travel at once on any given road. So even the civil engineers designs offer alternative routes to the same destination. So this can be helped to reduce the number of vehicles in high traffic areas. And this also allows the streets to share the load of traffic and reduce the number of times drivers wait in it. So this is one of the another solution to reduce the number of the lands and available to private vehicles. Yeah, private vehicles. So by extending a few open roadways, lanes for bus lanes, carpool lanes, or even sidewalks, or civil engineers design can reduce the overall number of vehicles on the roads, as some potential drivers may for another form of transportation that's cheaper or better fits for their lifestyles. So yeah, this is one of my ideas or ways to overcome the traffic congestion. Yeah, that's all from me. So do you guys have any other ways to add on to avoid this problem?
From my opinion, that was a good idea from our leader. When it comes to the smart roads, I will encourage when it's really relatable with my idea, which is micro mobility. Smart roads indeed need some bike lanes, scooter lanes for specific people who use mobility vehicles. It will be very helpful. Thanks for the idea, leader. That's a good idea from you.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone, speaker two, speaker three, do you have still anything to talk, to give your opinions, or to correct other speakers' opinions, include myself?
I think I have some additional
Yeah,
ideas.
proceed.
Just now your ideas mentioned some of the usage of GPS and some radar, which is I really like about that idea, because in our course also we applying those method, those related based on GIS application. So we as a GIS student, we should like apply those method to analyze the flow of the traffic, and then we also as a student also like have a new idea on how to overcome those traffic by using GPS, and then we also can collaborate with some with police authority on some user that is like underage who is driving without the license, and can give them some penalty and do some like traffic monitoring using GPS. I think that's it for my idea. Thank you.
That's a great idea, and Shrita, thanks for your comments on my opinions. Okay, I think that's all for our discussion. Thanks for every speakers who gave your wonderful ideas, which is really helpful in future to avoid traffic conjunction. Thanks everyone, and hopefully we meet again with the next new discussion, next new interesting discussion topic. Thank you everyone.